Good morning, great morning, wonderful morning, spectacular morning, outstanding morning, magnificent morning. Yes, it is because I choose it to be so. The same way that you can make any moment of your life, no matter what it is that you're going through. Remember, nothing is good or bad. It's our thinking that makes it so. See, it's how we're thinking that determines the vibratory state. And the best part about all of that is you ultimately have control over that. Now, at times it may not feel that way. At times there may be a lot of pull towards a way of thinking that you don't like, how it follows you everywhere like an unwanted shadow. But is that because something's wrong with you, or is it just because you have a habit of thinking that way? See, that's what the answer is. Remember, it's not you, it's the program. You could change the program. If you have a habit in you or belief in you that's not serving you, you can change it. It's not a fixed condition of things. Let's all type that in the comments. It's not a fixed condition of things. And it's not. And that's why we have these calls. This is why Dolly and I have created this wonderful container called Elevitality. We've used what we've shared with you in our lives, and we want you to use it for you in your life. And what's beautiful is when you use it, when it's applied, what happens is change, the change that's in harmony with whatever those changes you made inside. Now, I know you know what I'm talking about. You've already gone through it in your life, and you're seeing those changes. Well, I'm here to share with you that it can get a lot better if you'll just diligently use what we're talking about and embed it even more. Remember, your subconscious mind is what reinforces that. Your subconscious mind is a loyal servant, but it's not loyal to you. It's loyal to what you have made important. And what you've made important comes from what you have thought repeatedly, in other words, through repetition, and also because of the ideas that you were emotionally involved with. And you get to choose all of that. Every bit of it. You get to accept, reject. If it's been really good for you, if it's been helping you, you can accept it even more. If you don't like it, you can reject it and then accept a new idea, originate a new idea. Which brings me into the reminder that if the change that you would love to happen is something that you're struggling with, or if you're feeling that resistance a lot, it's most likely because you're fighting that existing reality. Remember, you don't change things by fighting the existing reality. The way you change things is by creating a new model that makes the old model obsolete. And the way that you create the new model is with your magnificent imagination. See, that is God in you. You must use your imagination. And then from there, use your will. Hold the idea on the screen of your mind, regardless of what's happening in your life. That's what you've got to do. And with that, we'll say, do it, use it as if your life depends on it. You know why? Because it does. Now, what have we been studying to help with this? Well, we've been studying this beautiful gem here, The Secret of the Ages. If you don't have a copy of this, make sure you do get a copy of it. And when you do get it, yes, read it. Yes, study it. Yes, underline it. Yes, highlight it. Yes, even memorize it. But way beyond all of that, apply it practically, diligently, consistently, persistently. Apply it until it becomes something automatic in you. You know, you can look at it this way, and you've heard me say this before. If you want to change the results of your life, you've got to change what's automatic in you. What's automatic in you are your beliefs and your habits. Change that, you change your life. And that's what we're all about. And you know that, don't you? Yes, you do. All right, so you guys ready to dive into this? You ready to dive into where we are in this magnificent gem? Type in the comments, I'm ready. Say, I'm ready. And if you're not ready, too bad. We're still going in. Okay. Okay, here we go, my friends. Here we go. One, two, three, boom. Ta-da! All right, so we're on page 227. Now, I want you all to pay close attention to this short paragraph here. we went over it in the last session, but again, it's really important to go through it because of how important it is. And what does he say? It's in moments of great peril, in times of extremity, when the brave soul has staked it all, those are the times when miracles are wrought, if we but have faith. Now, you may be going through something right now in your life that is, oh my God, it's heavy. But remember, the only reason why it's heavy is because of the attention that you're giving to it. The truth of the matter is it just is. Remember, everything is fundamentally meaningless. Let's all type that in the comments. Everything is fundamentally meaningless. Nothing is good or bad. It's our thinking that makes it so. Now, with that being said, if something is happening in your life, if things aren't the results that you would love them to be, see, this is where you being brave comes into play. This is where you imagining how you would love things to be comes into play. And this is where you giving all of your attention to that comes into play. This is where you have to stake it all on that. Now, I'm going to remind you of a story that I've shared many times before of when I was in Bob's studio and the subject of today's modern psychology came into play about inner child work, about digging into that deep subconscious realm where all that trauma is and to bring it to the surface. And Bob said, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to bring that into the present when how you're thinking now leads to your future? He says, forget about that. Let the dead bury their dead. Instead, set your sights on a big, beautiful goal for yourself. Imagine something incredible that makes that look like nothing, and then give your life to that. See, stake it all on that. Give your attention to that, all of your attention to that. And then connect with it and believe. Now, you may not at the time have wherewithal to believe, but that's okay. Borrow the belief of someone else. Borrow our belief in you to accomplish whatever that is to lead yourself there. Because that's how the miracles are wrought. It's by those who act upon the ideas that are not there in the physical realm, who haven't, where those results haven't shown. That's how you deliver it. Remember, you don't change things by fighting the existing reality. The way you change things is by creating a new model that makes the old model obsolete, and from there being loyal to that new model. Think that way. Connect with it. Now, that doesn't mean you should supinely at your, that doesn't mean that you should rest supinely at your ease and let the Lord provide. When you have done all that is in you to do, when you have given your best, let's all type this in the comments, always give your best. Or I must always give my best. That's actually better. I must always give my best. Don't worry or fret as to the outcome. Know that if more is needed, your need will be met. You can sit back with the confidence, assurance that you have done your part. You can depend on the genie of your mind to do the rest. Now, why would the genie of your mind do the rest? Remember, the genie of your mind, that's your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind, remember, is a loyal servant, but it's not loyal to you. It's loyal to what you have made important. If you do your best, if you consciously do your best when it comes to what it is that you would love, what in effect is happening inside? See, there's a signal being sent that this is important. This I have made important. Why? Because I'm giving it my all. See, that is who you are being. And that's what the universe responds to. That's what your subconscious mind responds to, which is why it will help you to get there. So give your best. Always give your best. Now let's move